year 2018, I went to meet a dear sister of mine, Evangeline Duke. I was at that point in my life where I was looking for purpose, and I was okay to get married if that was God's will for my life. On that day, she gave me some great advice. She said, write down on a piece of paper all the qualities you want in your future husband. Every morning, go into a secluded room and pray over it. I thought it was a great idea, and I took my chance and started doing it.
In the same year 2018, my life was at standstill. I had a lot of fears, lot of worries, and I also happened to meet Dr. Duke Jairaj, and he encouraged me to go to Hope Unlimited Church and spend some time there. Every Sunday morning, 8 a.m., I was there at church, and God revealed Himself to me in a lot of ways. He stood by my side in a lot of situations where I was not able to handle by myself. And with a lot of support from Pastor Rufus, Pastor Anand, Pastor EJ, I made that church my home, and I decided to go all in with my faith, and I took water baptism in November 2018.
We met through common friends, and as we got to know each other more, I started to realize that to my surprise, he was everything that I had written in that list. From small things like the person I marry shouldn't take too many selfies, to wanting a person in my life who has had a personal experience one-on-one with Christ. God hadn't missed a single thing.
In 2019, we had a beautiful wedding in Vizag. A few months later, we were in COVID. We were all in quarantine, and my mom developed severe COVID pneumonia. We had to admit her in the hospital. 3 days later, we were also expecting our first child. It was the most difficult time for us as a family to go through.
During this hard time, God came through so wonderfully for my mother-in-law. She was healed completely. Not just that, He protected my husband even though he was in and out of the hospital, looking after his mom and coming back home looking after me and our newborn child. This in itself was one of the greatest miracles we saw during the COVID time.
The last 5 years of our married life were unbelievable. Through all the ups and downs, God taught us so much. God got us out of so many situations, and where we were able to witness million little miracles, and we as a couple are in awe of what God can do.
Friends, God can do more with your surrender than you can do with your control. Ephesians 3:20 says exactly this. And if He did it for us, He is more than willing to do it for you. I'm Anisha.
I'm Guna.
And this is our story of hope.